songs. It's a singing nigga. You don't wanna see fresh spin your block. Boom, boom, boom. If it's a op, we gon' lay for the drop. Boom, boom, boom. About that action, I ain't playing, nigga. I call it Trey songs. Nigga, don't never think me wrong. Not even blood gon' save you, nigga. Violate me, bro, then I'm Kane and you able, nigga. It's nothing but nights at my table, nigga. And you can never call me crooked, cause I'm straight with niggas. The hoes call me shiesty or sleazy. I hit them once or twice and they see a nigga on TV. Look, I ain't got time, heard? I'm about mine. Diamonds really hitting and I'm outside. While y'all niggas probably out here chasing clout, I'm out with my bitch, really posting pics, vibing, engaging, and that convo really hit. And we ain't trying to see y'all broke niggas all up in the mix. Look, I'm trying to show you how a real boss move. It wasn't no wins, we took loss too. You can't learn without them L's, I ain't buying that. Fuck 3 strikes is 1 move, and you dying black. I learned from my mistakes, I ain't trying that. Don't never take assignment, gotta buy it flat. That way you can move at your own pace. Remember, a marathon is just a slow race. Don't buy a box of bullets, buy a whole case. When it's time.
Hello, is everybody live?
Yes, sir.
What's up, yo? What's going on? What's going on? Shout out to everybody watching that's tuned in. Yes, sir. This is the first AEW recap. You heard? We about to tap into AEW Dynamite real quick. This your boy Starboy Fresh and my boy Polo, 2/4 of the Square Circle boys. Polo, talk to him, cuzzy.
Man, family, what's the deal, y'all? Once again, welcome in to the Square Circle Boys pod, man. Like he said, I'm your partner Polo, man. You feel me? From my boy Fresh today. We've been waiting for this one, y'all. We about to get into the dub. We're going to get y'all up to speed with what we got going in this AEW world. For the ones who are not familiar with AEW, we about to bring you into their world. And I had to throw a Chris Paul to the Blake Griffin alley-oop to introduce the AEW world to y'all. I got my player partner down there from the ATL. That is my boy, brother, BJ Dixon, y'all. You feel me? AEW Almanac, wrestling fan Almanac. You know what I'm saying? BJ, welcome in. How you feeling?
Yeah, pleasure to be on, brothers. Pleasure to be on. I'm glad to be talking wrestling. It's a good day to be elite. Let's get into it.
Man, talk about it. So, like we say, BJ, you know, it's going to be our first go-around with that AEW Dynamites. You know what I'm saying? We're going to bring that to the Square Circle Boy world. Same program, y'all. Y'all know how we do. We get in, you know what I'm saying? We're going to introduce everybody, and then we're going to get right into this show. Before we start it off, BJ, is there anything you just want to tell us about yourself, or just, you know, what got you in AEW?
Okay. Yeah, you can follow me at BJ Dixon _HGA. That's BJ Dixon _HGA. That's on TikTok, Instagram, and I'm trying to get into the YouTube thing, so YouTube as well. I am a pro wrestling TikTok creator. I also do content based on my faith, so that's another thing that I tap into as well. So, but when it comes to wrestling, I've been a wrestling fan since 2007. I consider my true wrestling fandom year to be 2008. Even though I started in 2007, the year I consider my peak of the fandom was 2008 because I got all the action figures and everything from that time on. That's when I became a true super fan. Became an AEW fan around 2019. I watched the first All In, not the one that AEW funded, but the one that when Meltzer put out that tweet years ago about Cody and how they couldn't sell no other event outside WWE could sell no ticket.
No tickets,
and the original All In was the conduit of Cody and the Young Bucks here seeing that tweet and saying, okay, we're gonna go ahead and sell out the Chicago arena, and we're gonna have a 5-hour event. You had the first match of MJF, which I saw, and that's what introduced me to a lot of the wrestlers that many of you know today, like guys like Kenny Omega, Penta. Obviously I've seen Nick Aldis before, but a lot of the wrestlers that many of these people know today, that was my first introduction.
All those guys, and it's so funny that our thing on here when we do that, we gotta segue Sammy into that. Speaking of MJF, who started off the show, you feel me?
Yes.
Obviously with the do do do. Hey, did you know that his instrumental comes from YouTube?
Yeah. It's
Shout out
it's
to
actually like you actually see a lot of YouTubers use it. I'm
Really?
surprised they haven't gone to the thing of licensing it because there's a whole rap song with that beat.
mm.
That's
So
crazy.
with that being said, Tony Schiavone obviously came in the ring at first. You know how that goes. And Schiavone had a cold little green suit on. I ain't gonna lie, that green suit actually wasn't too shabby on Schiavone. That
Yeah,
color, I
yeah.
like
He
that. That
going back to his
color.
WCW vibes. He's going back to
Yeah.
his WCW vibes for sure.
He brings out MJF. Introduce MJF. MJF comes out as you say, Diamond.
Yeah,
Gets in there. Just his promo was subtle, but yet it was, don't forget who I am. I'm not losing this belt no time soon. You done threw Hangman at me. You done threw Joe at me. You done threw Swerve at me. You done threw all these cats at me, and I am forever on top. Um, but as he was gloating, what happened, BJ?
Big bad Brody King came out, and let me
Big
tell you,
King. That's a big bro. That's a
big bad Brody
Big, hey,
King,
big dude, right, bro.
bro.
I like that.
big.
When I tell y'all, my dream match would have been if things had went right. Kane versus Abyss versus Brody King. That would have been a fantastic match.
Kane,
That would have
Brody
been
King, and
fantastic.
Abyss.
Yeah.
I'm
If
playing that
things
on
had
2K. I'm running that on 2K.
yeah,
Kane, Abyss, and bro, that's crazy.
that would because see the style of the number one, the character that Brody presents would have worked in that rules aggression era. That would have worked.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so he's one of
From the
those.
tattoo look and just the burliness of
Yes, yes. The way he
uh,
presents himself and like he comes off as one of like those type of dudes you would never guess he's a wrestler until he tells you because he's so cool.
you
You
would
would think
think
he, like
he got a leather vest jacket with a Harley
yeah,
out biker
yeah,
club rolling down Route 60.
yes. You would think he's like one of those dudes that just so happens to be a part of like a motorcycle gang or something. Like you would think that looking
That's
at
what
him. So Brody King comes out there and he just first of all, Brody's a huge guy. People don't realize how huge Brody
big
is.
Brody is.
So so when Brody and MJF came face to face, you gotta remember MJF was like 5'11". So and you can kind of tell
Triple
that
B.
that Brody is a good 6'5", 6'6", somewhere around there. And you can
Mhm.
tell by the way he was towered over MJF. MJF looked spooked, and he said, "Listen, I want that title." Brody said, "I want that title."
That I don't
MJF's
appreciate how you disrespected Bandito, bro. So I gotta come for you, dog.
yeah,
I'll say it
yeah,
respectfully because I know you won't, so I'll say it for you. But he said,
Mhm.
I'm gonna beat you down like a little bitch.
yeah.
I love
So
it. But
yeah,
yeah,
so I
MJF,
love the energy. I love the energy he came with last night. I was like, this was him just basically saying, "Okay, I got so many contenders that I can go with." And Brody's got like he wants Brody to wreck up or win against an elite competitor. So I'm guessing they're gonna throw Samoa Joe at him, and they're gonna have a good little dream match with him and Samoa Joe. And then that's
ooh,
how he's gonna get, and that's how he's gonna prove himself.
yeah, I like that. So fresh, basically how we got to the Brody King
Mhm.
and MJF thing is basically last week. Uh, Hey, holy shit, what's going on, families? Basically,
Yeah,
last week, Bandito and MJF had a banger for the for the AEW World Title fire match. But on top of that, for the longest period of time, Brody King and Bandito have been a tag team.
Mhm.
They were Ring of
yes,
Honor tag team champions together, and they were very good together.
yes.
Right.
If you
That's
Bandito
want to
and
right.
talk
Brody
about,
King,
they
they
were one of the most over tag teams
Mhm.
or the most over tag team. They were. They were not, and I don't want to sound malicious, but they were nearly on Hardy Boys level of how like they would get their reaction when they would come out.
Very true.
Like they would get that Hardy Boys level pop when they would come out.
So
That's great.
obviously, go ahead.
What I was gonna say was, go
no,
ahead,
I said
Fresh.
no. I said that's crazy. That's a huge comparison.
He's like that's pretty heavy, bro. He's like,
Right.
I love my Hardys. But for that, no, just if that small, that small sample size is what we got from them though, it was heavy. So since he beat Bandito, obviously next man up is gonna be that other cat in that tag team because they kind of are they're on their solo thing, but they still forever locked in. So now Brody's on some. You did that to him. It's my turn to come try to get you. So I don't see Brody taking that title, but it's gonna be a hell of a match, and I think it's gonna rise up Brody for a solo. You know what I'm saying? I could see him somewhere, maybe Brody against Mark Briscoe for that TNT title. You know what I'm saying? Because just the look at that match is exciting. I would love to see Brody and Mark Briscoe because you could go ham with that. But basically with this, it was just basically Brody scaring the shit out of MJF. MJF popped up out of there like, I ain't scared of you, but he was petrified. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was petrified.
Bro's good. Word. He was popping mad shit till he pulled up on that nigga chest, face to face, more like face to chest. You know what I'm saying?
Like, that's that's the thing I love about MJF because he could come out. That's that. I don't know. I'm on the West, but maybe that's that East. I'm the swaggiest, but then at the same time, oh shit. I mean, I don't know. Where's MJF? He's from Long Island.
He's from the place where he's from is technically Plainview, Long Island, Nebraska. What it's called. Plainview,
you know exactly where that's at? Fresh, you know exactly where that's at?
Nah, I don't. But he just Holy Shit podcast just said this. I'm gonna throw it up on the screen. I'm like, shit.
I need to see Brody King and Samoa Joe. Yo, what did we?
What did we just talk about?
What did we just talk about? That's the one we need, right? That's the one we need.
I think that's the match they're gonna. That's the match they're gonna do. To throw Samoa Joe off of the title picture. They're gonna throw Samoa Joe out by letting Brody King defeat him. Because I don't think Samoa Joe. I think Samoa Joe is the red herring in all of the 4 challengers. I think that either it's Samoa Joe or it's Hangman. That's one of the red herrings.
Think so?
One of them has to be.
Well, set. And once again, dope that you bring up Samoa. But before we get to Joe, after that ended and MJF ran off, we had a back. Oh man, this was kind of funny, bro. We had the new trios, AEW World Trios Champions. You feel me? We had Hangman Adam Page, and we had Speedball Mike Bailey, and we had one of my new top five just favorite wrestlers right now, period. Shout out Jet 2 Fly, but my boy Kevin Knight, you feel me? They were just acknowledging that they the new champions and about everybody's matchups tonight, you know what I'm saying? And they said we should come up with a nickname. Oh man. Kevin Knight, what'd he say? Called him Rodeo
Jet Set Rodeo, something like that.
Rodeo. But then this mother Speedball. Speedball. He said, you know what? I got a name for it. What about horse? Hey, yo, hold on. That was funny. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That was a Ayo moment, bro.
Speedball a wild boy, I tell you.
Yeah, all right. But the point of that, they were doing all that because going into that moment, or in that segment, obviously Speedball Mike Bailey was about to go out to who we were just speaking of, Samoa Joe. I don't know about y'all, but they cooked on this one. Well, I just got hip to Speedball when he came to AEW. I don't know any of that. I'm not hip to Speedball before AEW. I heard, bro, it's dope, but just like that, yeah, I didn't get
Come on.
exposed. I didn't get exposed to speedball, bro. It's okay. It's so many
It's
talents out
okay.
there,
It's
bro. You
okay.
know what I'm saying? I
It's
didn't
all
get
good, bro.
exposed to
It's all
him.
good.
Yeah, I know. I seen that drop in your heart a little bit, bro. I apologize, BJ. I know. I should know
Yeah,
better.
because I'm like,
Hey,
him
Chad,
and Osprey,
I'm sorry, bro. I
him and
wasn't.
Osprey had match of the year back in like 2022 in TNA. Back
Mm.
when Osprey was just going out there, just going to random companies and just saying, "Okay, I'm just gonna go out here and have a banger."
See, that's how I be with other cats. But like I said, I didn't. Yeah, Speedball didn't have me.
Yeah,
But since he's been here, they put him with Kevin and seeing that Jet Speed has grown and they got something going. Yeah, I really enjoy Speedball in that ring.
yeah.
He's like, he's not like that. I see a lot of different people in Speedball, but he makes himself very original, and I rock with
hmm
Speedball.
If you watch like Ricky Steamboat and guys like that, like Ricky Steamboat, um, a little bit of
Billy
Funaki,
Kidman.
like yeah, Funaki, yeah, Billy Kidman. I see
That's
some
what I was
Funaki
thinking
in him as well, because like I see a lot of the Japanese inspired wrestlers
in
like
him.
in him. So like when I look at Speedball, I think about, oh, dang, this could easily have been Steamboat. Steamboat with more agility,
Mm.
that Speedball. Like the connectivity in terms of with the fans, that's Steamboat. But
Hmm.
but purely athletic ability, that's Funaki, that's Shijiri, that's oh, I would even say Paul London.
Shout out to my man. Shout out to my boy Kevin, Virginia. He's actually training in Virginia right now under Paul London. You know,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
getting trained
Okay.
right now. Yeah, that's my boy Kev out there.
Shout out to the legend Paul London, man.
I'm trying to come out.
Underrated.
Yeah, you can say that.
Severely underrated.
I wait. Who was he in? What was his tag team partner?
D. Brian Kendrick.
Yeah, Brian Kendrick.
Okay.
We
That's
we don't. Mm-mm.
I don't. Yeah, I don't
I
want
don't. I don't. I don't rock with Brian whatsoever. But
to. That's
Nah.
why I said we gonna leave that. We
he.
gonna
he
leave
uh.
that.
Mm-mm.
Fresh.
Yo.
Where did Speedball need some damn shoes? Hey, holy shit, bro. Hey, I swear you took the thought right out of my brain. I was gonna get that down. They made real quick on WWE. Remember how Solo first came and they had him out here trying to be like his dad with the no? They said, nah, my boy, we're gonna need you to throw some wrestling boots on. But if I'm not mistaken though, Speedball debuted not wearing shoes. Wasn't there a period where he was actually booting up? I could have swore
Yeah.
I swear I
Yeah.
thought I seen him start wearing boots or wrestling
He,
shoes for a minute.
like
And
if
then,
you notice, like for like a couple matches he did, for a couple
yeah,
matches, if I'm not mistaken, for a couple matches he did,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
for a few matches
Now,
he did.
now here's my question to y'all. Do you guys think that the interference shit was necessary for this
No.
match, or should those two have had that match like fresh for you? Like, Chad,
Yeah.
anybody watching?
They
Like, did
should
you
have.
guys
They
want
should have.
that
They
match?
should have. They should have let them rock, bro. Like that shit was kind of overkill. I'm like, damn, bro. And then I'm like, I understand his bro got a match later on against Swerve, but ain't nobody gonna help the man. Like, god
Yeah.
damn, bro.
Yeah. Because like sometimes I was like, this is where I got a little frustrated with TK. I was like,
Mhm.
so Shibata gets to get all of his little shots in, and Hangman can't walk out there.
And can't get nothing, knowing they got to get it in later. That's what. Now, see,
Right.
like that, and that's why Fresh was like, "Ain't nobody gonna help you." Shibata was out there, so that was clearly an open lane to bring. But
Yeah,
see,
because
at the same time, do you want? Just, I'm sorry, but just is at the same time, do you want everybody that's gonna be in a match tonight to come out, or does that make it more even? You feel me? If you do bring out Hangman and then have Swerve come out. But see, Swerve can't come out because he got to fight
Yeah.
Kevin
Fight
Knight.
me.
But that's on. He's low key cool with him. So that would have threw it off. So I think that's why they didn't have Hangman come out. Some people probably would have thought all of that. I don't know.
Yeah, and then the other thing is you gotta think about it from like Speedball told Mike, told Kevin, hey, do not come out during the match tonight. Which
Mm-hmm.
which I feel like was a breadcrumb of I was like, is he gonna
Yeah.
really follow that?
Is
Because
he going?
Speedball, because I was like, Speedball is his is his weak spot. Like if somebody try to hurt Speedball, he not gonna stand for that.
That's his rear.
So
That's his rear to his EO.
yeah, like nobody touches Speedball. Like so like that would have so that's why I was like, is he really gonna follow after that? And then I was so surprised that he did. I was like, Kevin.
Just
So
you still gotta show that regardless if they are a tag team, you still gotta show that both of them can stand on their own.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what that was. So with that being said, with the assistance of Shibata and Hook coming out, and for those y'all don't know, Hook is OG Taz. That's his actual child. That is his son.
yes, yes.
You know, the great Taz. The Taz's debut against Kurt was so phenomenal, bro. I love that. That's still one of my favorite.
One of the greatest technical wrestlers ever, ever.
But let me see. Were you impressed with Speedball Fresh? Like, was that your first time seeing a Speedball Mike Bailey match, or you seen him
Nah,
before?
nah, I've seen him before. But nah, I like how he wrestle. Like, I like anybody who can wrestle and look like they're not thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro moves. You know what I'm saying? He get to it. So it's like I was good with the match. The only
Mhm.
hiccup I had with the match is like, damn, they whipping my bro ass right now. Like he ain't got nobody. Word. So I
Yeah,
knew he was gonna lose.
yeah,
But other than that, yeah, he Gucci, bro. Well, I think you froze, Polo. You can hear us?
yeah. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I think he froze.
Yeah,
He
he
froze.
probably froze. Let me see what
Yeah,
we got
it's not.
here. Let's see.
Yeah, definitely a
Let me
cool.
see. So the next match, let me see. Yeah, next match we had was oh, it was FTR. And, no. Second match we had was Don Callis family versus the Death Riders.
Okay, okay.
Um,
Yeah. That was a street fight.
yes, sir.
So,
So Death Riders, if you do not know who they originally started as a Blackpool Combat Club.
mm,
Um, it was the brainchild of His Lordship William Regal and John Moxley. Um,
okay.
and then they broke down and became the Death Riders. Just because I don't want to give nothing away, because I want y'all to go back and watch. I want y'all to go
Right.
back and watch. But on the Blackpool Combat Club, and then they had broken down. That would become the Death Riders. Moxley is the reason why Brian Danielson retired. I mean, yeah, Brian Danielson retired because of John Moxley. So um, there's a whole storyline with that.
Okay.
Um, so they have now made John Moxley into the Continental Champion. This match was crazy.
Yeah, it
Um,
was.
typical, typical AEW like Extreme Rules type matches where like they toe the line without toting it because they know they're on TV.
Yeah. Facts. Barbed wire, all that shit. I'm like, hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
It
did you
was
think
dope.
about it? Was that your first time seeing Daniel Garcia or Willie Lee? I know you're a WWE fan, so was that your first time
Yeah.
seeing
So,
them?
I want to say who was my first time actually seeing. My first time seeing the Don Callis family probably in action. Yeah, I've seen the Death Riders.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
So you probably remember when Don Callis was in ECW back in the day? Because
yeah.
yeah, so obviously he has that history with ECW and Paul Heyman and all them.
Mhm.
So um he's the modern day, in my personal opinion. Don Callis, in my opinion, is the modern day Bobby Heenan. So
Mhm.
when it comes to his storytelling ability, um,
Yeah,
he did a phenomenal job. with the Kenny Omega stuff. He was the person that um when Kenny didn't need to talk a whole bunch. He just went out there and did banger matches, and it was because of Don Callis. So the Don Callis family was comprised of Hechicero, um, Rocky Romero, and yes, this was the guy from SmackDown Raw 2011, um, Lance Archer, which many people may remember as Vance Archer back in the day. He was in SmackDown Raw 2011, as I stated previously. So a lot of people may have remembered him from that. He he had a crazy spot with Marina. I low key thought that he was gonna put Marina through that table. I was surprised that John did. I thought that Marina was gonna go through that table. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Oh, you guys are on a street fight right now. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Yeah.
apologize about that, y'all. I don't know what just happened over here. Goofy technical.
Word, yes, yeah, that shit was they cooked that mess though. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Yeah,
Especially the spot
yeah.
when they went outside the ring and shit. Then bro came with the crutches. I was like, all right, niggas about to do something with the crutches, with the work with the crutches that did Cesaro. That's his name, right?
Cesaro.
Cesaro.
Yeah, you got
Claudio
me.
Castagnoli.
Sorry, yeah, Claudio Castagnoli.
He is going by his real name. Yeah.
Yeah, then he came out. I was like, oh nah, that's fire. I was like, yeah, that shit was good,
Yeah,
man.
Pac and Claudio, man, I was not expecting Claudio to come out there first of all. 'Cause I was like, man, you got this big title match coming up next week. Why you out here wasting your time with your Death Rider buddies when you got the title to defend?
Right.
But
he's like, bro, I'm
ain't get a scratch on him.
He's like, I'm a T1000 basically, bro. Like, I am a robot, bro. Like, this is not gonna do nothing. You feel me? And he jumped off the goddamn ramp the crutches, doing wow. That whole exploded.
This man came from out of nowhere. I was like, Claudio, where did you come from? First of all, I'm trying to figure out. Did you just call me high? Like all of it.
Had the fucking sparks going and all. I'm like, how this nigga he come out the back and get the fire spot?
Yeah, I'm surprised nobody has made an edit of it yet. I'm surprised nobody has made an edit of it yet. I've been looking around the TikTok streets and nobody's made an edit of it yet. I have feeling somebody gonna do it.
Yeah, we gonna get it first. Hey, what made me trip was how Mox, when he walked out, did you see all the tack still in his back?
Yeah.
Bro, that man has been more Moxley has been penetrated, with more things. Yo,
what's going on, bro?
What's going on, fam?
Feeling family, but nah, like I'm so serious though. Think about everything from nail guns, staple guns, noodles, forks, pitchforks.
Yeah, he be
screwdrivers. Like
he just be coming up with stuff, bro. Like
it's like he just be walking down the street, looking at something on TV, and just see something with a sharp edge, and be like, I gotta get poked with that. Let's go.
No time for pain got to be studied.
Like that's that CZW mindset that he has, where like every match gotta be.
No, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
That match gotta be. Every match gotta be extreme. Like, because he learned from that CCW style that you have to do that.
What I know it, but it's just all of a sudden right now it's not registering in my brain. What's Gigi Dolan go by now? Or I know her name, but what's her actual
Priscilla
name?
Kelly.
Yeah, Priscilla Kelly. She just had a thing where bro like lodged. It was
Was it Cardona?
No. It's just happened recently.
Oh, okay.
They lost a bunch of pitch spikes or something. They put like a grip of them, and he like bashed them in her head. They were just hanging out.
In GCW. Okay.
Man, I'll find it. I'll share it with you, bro. I don't want to waste time looking at that right now. I can't find it, but I just saw that match. But it just happened, and that was crazy. But moving on with the show, this was particularly one of my things because I am a super fan of these three girls.
Okay.
You know how I feel about them, so you know.
Tekla, Sky Blue, and Julia Hart.
Oh, the three girls that made the promo and all that.
So
Yeah,
the two,
Yeah,
they something
So
serious. They are
Julia and
something
Sky
serious.
Blue are a tag team. They're the Sisters of Sin. But Tekla is going for Chris Statlander's World Heavyweight Championship. So they trying to have all the gold. You know what I'm saying?
right.
When Tony Khan had the tournament for the inaugural tag team championships, when they first just presented the teams, I was sold that the Sisters of Sin had it money in the bank. You feel me? But no pun intended. But um I guess just that Harley and you know what I'm saying, that Willow momentum, they ended up changing it and went that direction. And I am not against that. I support that 1,000% because Willow got two belts.
I mean,
But I was as a fan,
Respectfully, bro,
respectful.
you heard?
Yeah, that's why BJ. Yeah, let me just give you the look. And hey, BJ, I want to bring it to you now that you up here with us. I've said this in the past about Tekla. I think that, and this is no disrespect because I rock with both of them heavily, but I think that what we are getting from Tekla is what WWE wanted to do with Zoe Stark.
Mm, mm.
I
Maybe not
mean,
necessarily to the extent of the darkness of her, but I just think her look and her. I think that's what Zoe was
that
supposed to
that
give.
the aura and presentation I can see.
And
The aura
side
and
note, speedy
presentation.
recovery to Zoe, man. I do want you back in that ring because I think you need to put on some makeup.
Yeah,
But basically, like I said, Tekla and them, they did they backstage, and that's basically what it was. They were calling out everybody saying they ready for their issue and they coming to take everything.
Hmm.
Um, Now this is where your expertise, BJ. We gonna our square circle, homie. Chat gonna need you on this one. Who the tag team that went up against STR? I can't even remember their name, and I feel no. What is it? Alec Price and
Alec Price and yeah, I remember I did a video on him this week. I did a video on him. Remember?
oh, okay. See, I missed it. I didn't see it. All right.
Yeah, I did a whole video on him. Yeah,
So where did and what's the other guy's name?
Jordan Oliver.
Jordan. Where are they from?
Well, I
Like
know them
what?
from
What
I know
promotion?
them from Limitless Wrestling, but
Oh,
they
they're in
were also
Lemon.
in
They over there with
GCW.
Ox. Oh, okay. They over there with Big Ox.
Yeah, they was in Limitless Wrestling, and then they also were in GCW. Um, Now story about how Alec Price even got this match. I mean, even got the contract to begin with. He had a match with MJF. MJF
Oh,
came.
that's the one when MJF when they just recently when he gave him.
They
Oh,
just did that match.
that's him.
Yeah,
Okay, now it
yeah,
all me. Okay,
yeah. That's the guy who MJF just defended his
yeah.
title against him
Okay,
like a couple days ago.
yeah. Literally a couple. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Like it's right. It's on YouTube.
And then
Um,
somebody from WWE, a female defended the title, and
yeah,
that's they
the WID Women's
like.
Champion went over there and defended her title too. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
So
So yeah, so they got their contracts a few days ago,
Hmm.
and I guess because of the relationship MJF has with TK, I guess he talked them into saying, "Hey, let them be on Dynamite. Well, we'll figure the rest of the other stuff out." But that was I think this was their introduction. I think they're gonna be on Dynamite every week, but
they took FTR to.
but they did a very very good job. I was impressed.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was
yeah. They had
impressed.
some moves. I ain't gonna lie. They had some moves. Word. They
They
did.
kind of
Um,
were giving me Motor City vibes.
yeah, young Motor City, yeah, young
They were
Motor
giving
City,
me
like
Young Motor City Machine Guns vibes, bro. That's what I was saying
yeah,
with their
yeah,
attack with switch spots and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I don't even
Yeah,
say.
they're very aerial in their moves. Like I love FTR. Obviously, like if you know me, FTR is on my Mount Rushmore. But
Mhm.
these younger tag teams,
Or tag
they
teams,
can.
like
No, I'm
you
talking about
think
the. Oh, you want to know it right now? Okay. Briscoes, FTR,
Mhm.
Hardys, and the fourth one,
You
y'all
have
would
to
be.
thank God.
I, they're my favorite faction. They're my favorite faction. They're my favorite tag team. My favorite, my fourth favorite tag team would be the Rock and Sock Connection. It would have to be that. It'd be Rock and Sock, Rock and Sock. But because of their resumes alone,
We're gonna have to have that
resumes alone.
later. We're gonna talk about that later. But oh, that's
Think about
interesting.
Rock's
That,
resume, Mick's resume. Come on, bro.
Yeah, that
hey,
shit was done. That shit was a hard tag team though, bro. Like, but yeah, go ahead though.
they were. Did anybody go to Stokely's internet page?
I did. I did. You can't donate. You can't donate, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
on
Uh,
Oh God,
there.
that is so funny, bro.
I want to
nigga,
see if
You
that's
fresh?
if it was really real. And I said, okay, I'm gonna go in here and see if this is a real website for real. I get onto the website,
God, that's the only
yeah,
reason I
and
dude,
I
started.
said,
Going
this man done made $1 million. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on, how much?
Yeah, it did. It was like 1,800,000 or something. I was
Like
like,
it's $1 million.
wow,
I'm
bro,
like,
must be nice.
they redirect you every time you want to donate. They redirect you to that shop AEW. Like
Mm-hmm.
no, like no cap. Like they literally.
yeah, that's funny as hell.
That is. Now, Fresh and BJ, can we talk
Mhm.
about a serious technical wrestling match with star power behind it now?
Mhm.
If you seen the new intro, you seen your boy was the face of the man of the night. You feel me?
Mhm.
Bang. This Kenny versus Josh match, I don't know what y'all, I don't know about the world. Kenny, this match was everything.
This was my dream match too, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. This was my dream match because I love anything Canadian wrestler related. Love them. Because I was a fan of Test, Edge, Lance Storm, all them dudes. So to see my two current favorite wrestlers from Canada in one ring at the same time,
Mhm.
bro,
Your
that
favorite
was
Canadian, who's your favorite Canadian wrestler, Fresh? You gonna say Jericho, Kevin Owens, Sammy,
I gotta be Kevin Owens.
Kelsey
I,
Green,
for
Kenny,
female, yeah.
Josh
For
Alexander,
female,
yeah.
say Chelsea
My
Green.
I mean, it would be between Chelsea and Trish for me, but yeah,
Kelsey and Trish?
yeah,
Yeah, it's Chelsea. I mean, it's Chelsea for me. Don't get me wrong. Trish got a special little place in your heart and all that. You know what I'm saying? We grew up
yeah,
with,
yeah,
but
yeah.
Chelsea doing it. Chelsea.
Hmm.
I'm probably torn between Kenny KO and Christian. Kenny KO and
Yeah,
Christian, probably those are, I know he said
hmm,
one. This match though was fire though, bro. And Kenny said it after the match. Though, if you watched it, you could tell that bro had a second win. He was back moving, not
yeah.
all the way like that Kenny that made that man, but
Kenny.
you could see he in his bag, and he might get MJF, bro. Because somebody got to take it off of MJF eventually, right? If Joe couldn't
Got a
do it,
feeling.
Hangman can't do it, Swerve can't do it, Brody's
Hmm.
not gonna do it. Somebody else not gonna do it, and then Kenny gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when we go to what? Uh, we'll go to All In next year. Kenny and he had a title, and that's when we'll get him in Osprey. And Osprey gets the
Yo,
title.
yo,
Then we pick it up. You feel
yes,
me?
yes.
But no five mics. 1 through 10. What do you guys rate this match? Just for
Yo,
your
Meg,
personal liking, whether it, just your personal satisfaction for your eyes and how you know what I'm saying, what it do for you or both.
Well, I'm a little bit biased because I love both guys, but I don't necessarily. I would say 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Because of the fact that we know that Kenny is saving his best for that MJF match. He's saving his best for that MJF match. So that was an easy 9 out of 10 for me. 9 out of 10.
What about you, Fresh?
7.5.
7.5. I'll go
Yeah.
8.
I like Kenny Omega's style in wrestling though. I'm not gonna hold you. The other guy I wasn't too familiar with him. I haven't seen a lot of him. I've seen him before. I just haven't really seen
Oh,
him
I'm like,
type shit.
like,
Like you know what I'm saying?
good. I'd say
He did.
most people have heard of Josh Alexander. That's why I was
Yeah,
asking.
yeah. I've definitely seen him before. Like, but it's like a lot of times when I was watching, he would be doing a lot of promo shit, so I didn't really see him in ring actually.
Yeah, he had a really good, like, if you go on YouTube, he had a really good match with Matt Cardona during his TNA run. He also had a really good match with, I believe it was Rich Swann before he left. Yeah,
Wait, Josh and Rich? Yeah, that.
I believe it was Rich Swann, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was maybe either
Matt
Rich
Cardona.
Swann or Moose. I can't remember which one it was. It may have been Moose. It may have been Moose.
This is where I know Fresh got his heart growing. When Miss Penelope Ford and the
Yes, sir.
walked
Yes,
out.
sir.
See,
Yes,
I told you.
sir. Yes, sir.
Oh,
Bruh. First of all,
you like Megan Bang, bro? Or you like
Megan, bro? Amazon, nigga. You heard that, bruh? Nigga, I thought I was watching Mount Olympus, nigga. You heard? You know what I'm saying? Real talk, like shit cooking over there, man. Penelope Ford, she bad too. She a little baddie too. Word, but yo, Ford is strong, bro. Megan is strong, bro. Strong as fuck, bro. Word.
I think that's who they tried to not replace, but that's who had to kind of pick up Jay's pieces for the most part, as far as stature. Not to ultimately, obviously Mercedes did that, but I mean, as far as like that dominant, that was that's Meg. You feel me? She took that role, that position. That's all I mean by that. And then after they got in the ring, them timeless love bombs came out though. Now that's my baby, Miss Miss Mina Shirakawa. That's my love. I don't care if she loses every match, bro. I love Mina. You feel me? It doesn't matter. She lose every match. We know how dope she really is. You feel me? Just go back before she got here and then put some respect on her name and come holler. But then Toni Storm is just Fresh and BJ. To you guys, is Toni Storm the face of AEW to y'all?
Yes, definitely. Like her and Mott, maybe MJF if you want to argue it, or AEW. Like without them, AEW is not the brand it is.
Best thing could have happened to Toni was having that last match against Rhea. Her last match wasn't against Rhea.
Charlotte. It was Charlotte.
Yeah. And then she came over here and just became an entity in its own, bro. I think that's so dope for her. But they came out, they had a tag team match against each other. BJ, what Fresh? How did you feel, Fresh, knowing how you love Megan now? Were you impressed with seeing her in ring?
My bad. Game running question back again.
No, I was just saying, seeing that now you are on the Megan train, right? Like with the match in itself, were you like how'd you feel about it?
Nah, I felt good, bro. I felt like the shit is good, bro. Like I see big things for them, bro. Like if they not already doing it, like you know what I'm saying. I'm not really sure how, like how far they are, whatever. But yeah, definitely. Like I could see. To me,
no, I'm just asking to you about Megan and specifically, like I don't think her and Penelope tag team that's not gonna last forever.
No,
but it might. But just her herself, like, is she like that to you? Is she?
From what I can remember, yeah, I want to see a little more out of her. I know she got the strength, You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I like to see a single match, bro. You know what I'm saying? Really see what she could do.
Hey, she uses that F5, boy.
Yeah.
Bro,
She,
first of all, I'm impressed because she didn't only just throw her opponent past the other opponent, she went and got her partner and then threw her. Nigga, like, that's two people. You feel me? In the course of
yeah,
just a
honestly,
couple seconds, bro. Like, Shorty, yeah, she's something to be watched, bro. She's something to be watched, man. Word.
I remember when Tony had the title still and Megan was running through everybody. I said that they were gonna have them two meet up against each other, and Megan would take the title off of Tony, and
Mhm.
then whatever would happen. But they did the Mercedes route, which shout out to the GOAT. Can't wait for you to come back. Get your mind right, baby. Go on, that. Come on, get your mind right.
Yeah,
Don't
question about the Mercedes joint, real quick. What's going on? Is she about to like take a little hiatus? You think she done with
Well,
AEW? Like, what's happening?
so what's going on is she has essentially lost well, she lost the TBS title to Willow during New Year's Dash, and then after she crashed out a little bit on the January 7th episode.
Mhm.
Um,
She got thrown. She got dropped into the pit.
yeah,
A little celebration.
she got embarrassed twice.
Mm-hmm.
So
Badly.
so after she got embarrassed, she was like, "Yeah, I gotta step out." So
She still has 10 titles.
Right.
yeah, and then she got the other ones to defend. She got to go back to Winnipeg and all other places to defend her title and everything else.
And that's gonna be bad because she's gonna end up dropping all of those. She's gonna get the AEW world title, but she's gonna get that when she has no titles. She's not gonna have that
Yeah,
title and have other titles. She's gonna completely lose
yeah.
every single one. And then that's when, you know what I mean? That's when we'll see Monet come back and come out on top.
And
Which
in a perfect world, she'll stay heel. I don't think she needs to be babyface,
Mhm.
in my personal opinion. But I think she needs to be babyface. A lot of people have been saying, well, when she comes back, she's gonna get cheered. I'm like, yeah, but we can also work that into her still being a heel and being like, you know what, I'm gonna still have my heel tendencies and use all that and still be the CEO character, but just got like she can use it in the sense of like I lost all these titles, but I ain't lose, my mindset or whatever. Like they can use that.
Got you. I got a hot take for closer to when, if any of that stuff we're saying about the trail for Mercedes is real. What if, oh man, because it's gonna be out there if I say it. What if Bailey ends up saying goodbye to WWE, and the
Hmm.
night that Mercedes was about to win that title, she might potentially mess around and lose, and
mm,
somebody comes out and helps her, and it's Davina Rose or Bailey.
And see, the thing
Why
about that
not? And
is,
go out on top with your bestie.
so they will have to go. But see, the thing about that is Polo. Or mm, if she
I'm
when
not saying
if
it don't
she comes
happen. That's
out,
the thought.
if she comes out, if Bailey comes out, Mercedes in character probably wouldn't appreciate that because
What if she's
think
the
about the
one that
pop.
asked for the help though?
Yeah, yeah, but it would because the crowd would pop for Bailey, and you and I both know that the wrestling world will go wild after that.
Bananas if Bailey showed up over there. The wrestling world would go bananas.
Like,
But
you can't deal with hypotheticals; you got to deal with the
yeah,
reality. But you know,
that's what I was. But look, all that was fun and dandy, yo. But let me tell you what had me like this, with my feet dangling like this. No, it was just get the point. The main event, bro. These are main event matches that have you locked in, that make you go to bed with a smile on your face, and all of those things. Swerve and Kevin Knight. When Swerve told him last week, I challenge you, bro, we gonna get it in. I knew that what I saw last night was what I knew we were gonna get. It was just really pleasurable to see it. We spoke
We on
of this
Swerve
earlier,
match?
BJ. Like, huh?
We on Swerve match, right?
Yeah, main event. I think you said it best, BJ. Knight won that match like 4 times, but you knew it wasn't for story purposes, and that's okay. But they just put on a really, really great match, bro. It was a story
Yeah.
told. You felt everything in it. Every hit was. It was. I don't know, yo. It
That
just.
coast to coast that he did on the top rope, bro.
Oh, wait.
Sometimes I forget that Shibata trained this man.
He does
I
it
forget.
so easily.
I forget that Shibata trained him, and a lot of those people in that New Japan dojo trained this man. So this man knows how to. This man knows how to do technical stuff, but he doesn't. He doesn't have to do technical stuff. He can literally do the aerial stuff and continue to do that. Like this man, Kevin, and I said it in my video. I said like Kevin's gonna be the next TNT champion. So there is no way that you have like you have 3 stellar matches within the same calendar within 2 years of itself, within a year, and you don't have some type of title opportunity waiting on you. Because you had the match with Speedball, that was good. You had a match with Darby, even though Darby got injured, but that was good too. So I mean, well, something was coming for Kevin.
You
Something
go
really
from
big.
your partner, then you go from a wild challenge like Darby, and then you go from that to basically one of the top 5 in the company against Swerve. So they believe in you. You feel me?
Yes.
Um,
He remi- and I said this about Swerve and about Kevin Knight. They both remind me a lot of Too Cold Scorpio. You remember Too Cold Scorpio?
of
They
course.
remind me a lot of Too Cold Scorpio. A lot. In terms of
How they
In
move in the
terms,
ring?
yes, how they move in the ring, yes.
I see that.
mm,
Obviously, Swerve is a better promo guy, but when it comes to just the agility in the ring, they both remind me a whole bunch about of Too Cold Scorpio.
that's
You know what's
fire.
so crazy, bro? I actually seen bro wrestle in person
Really?
in Brooklyn. I mean,
Okay.
not Too
Who,
Cold
Kevin
Scorpio,
Knight.
Kevin
Kevin
Knight.
Knight.
Kevin Nash. Oh,
Yeah,
okay, word. Okay.
he did a show with oh man, I forgot the name of that promotion, man. But
Was it Defy?
damn, it's just skip shit. I mean, what's the dude name?
Is it the one when you went to that
Mustafa.
riddle?
Mustafa was the headliner there.
House of Glory. House of Glory.
House of Glory. There
Oh,
you go.
oh yeah, Mustafa Ali.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was headlining that night, but bro had a match that night too. And yeah, bro, he was something to watch,
Yeah.
bro. I
Yeah.
was like,
Kevin liked
okay.
that. Kevin liked that.
Sure.
Kevin is
That's
really
why I
like
was like,
that.
when I seen him pop up on AEW, I was like, oh shit, that's Shorty
Yeah.
from the joint.
Yeah.
Word.
He actually made his AW debut during the On Heart Cup tournament last year. And when
Okay.
I tell you him and Osprey him and Osprey put on something generational. You would never have guessed that Osprey was having neck problems. But
You wouldn't.
uh,
I remember that match.
wow. But
Mm,
that was one of my favorite matches of the year last year. So like
mm.
when it comes to the two guys in that ring, I was like, you're not gonna get you're not gonna get like more than like a five. You're gonna get a 5-star match out of them. You're gonna get a 5-star.
I
So
got a match. I want Kevin Knight versus Leon Slater, bro.
Kevin Knight, Leon Slater.
yeah,
And
we talked
Leon,
about this. We talked about this
I know
before.
we did. I just had to bring. Hey, I
We
had to
talked
bring.
about this. We got we if we do it, we got my boy Javon Evans too. We gotta have Javon Evans. We gotta have Javon Evans in it.
I mean,
It's got we gotta have the youngins in there too. Like Javon,
I just
Javon,
want to see. I'm not gonna lie to you, family. I literally I would love to just see them 1-on-1, bro.
bro.
I
I just
would
want to see
literally.
him hit that Spanish fly one time. I just want to see Leon and Kevin hit that Spanish fly one time. One time.
Hey, my favorite Spanish fly, I saw it in person last year, and that was with the Kyle Fletcher and Will Ospreay at Revolution, that steel cage
Yeah,
match. I was
yeah.
right there at that moment, bro. To see that, yes, I would. Yeah, bro.
Oh yeah,
I'm
that's
trying
right.
to.
You said you was
Yeah,
there.
we
Yeah.
there, bro. I'm 2 years in a row, baby. We there. Just this time, Square Circle Boys will be in the building. But
Yeah.
you feel me? That was the man. That match was a 10 out of 10 for me. I'm not even gonna
Yeah, that
lie.
was a 10. That was 10 out of 10.
That match was a
So
10
That
out of
hold
was
10.
up. Here,
tough.
here, check this shit out. I
All
can
right.
agree. It was a 10 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? But I fucked up. Ain't set the DVR to go over. I got clipped. I didn't even get to see the finish of the match, bro.
Dude,
I was
wow.
hot. I was hot. Nigga, you hear me? The last spot I saw was when they both jumped and then
And
kicked
they
each
had
other.
a perfect. They had the
Yeah, when
perfect
Swerve
finish
did
too.
the kick in
First,
his head and they both landed on the ground.
Yeah, that's exactly what
bro.
my shit clipped at. I was tight, bro. Word.
Yeah, and it was a perfect finish too. It was perfect. It was
How
a
they
perfect
finished it? What happened?
finish.
How you finish? How they finish it off?
They had Swerve do the big pressure
Twice.
and then yeah twice. He did the big pressure twice. I was
Okay.
asking them to do the big pressure. I was like, is he gonna hit him with a Swerve stomp? And then when I saw that he did the big pressure, I said, "Oh, he about he."
Oh,
I said, "Oh yeah, he's cook. He's gonna cook him. He's gonna cook him now. He's done." So, and then I saw the look on MJF's face. I said,
that's what I was gonna
"Oh,
say. Don't forget about MJF. That was up there in the top and had the shorty with the
the
champagne glass serving he wine. And
yeah,
my
yeah,
favorite. I know we talking about talking about moments in that match. My favorite, well, not my favorite, but one of my favorites probably was the pile driver little spot on top of the barricade, bro.
ooh."
Like
Oh,
just the
I would have to
balance
say
to be able to
that.
let like that's what I say. They were just the little details just make that match. The
Yeah,
hurricane off the top, bro. Like that was a perfect landing. Like, oh, so I enjoyed the dog crap out
that
of that, bro.
the house call in midair when they was going like when they was running the
That's what I
ropes.
say when they
That was
yeah,
my
I
favorite
got him
spot.
right, clipped him right in his head. That's he said fresh.
I
Like he
was
said, that's
like,
right when he lost that match.
yo,
I knew it. I knew they was about to definitely like really cook after that spot. I was like,
Yeah, so right after, basically to answer your question, after they did that, they basically were laid out. Leon tried to hit him with something, but Swerve reversed it to put him in the first one. Boom, dropped him. He laid out. We thought he was gonna go for the pin, but he basically picked him up. Boom, hit him one more time. Rode him for the leg up, the 1, 2, 3, and the pin, bro.
that's respect though. You get hit with the
bro.
finisher twice, bro. That shit make you look good though. And on the high side of it,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
I
And I
had to
love
hit
the
it
way,
to
I
make
love
sure.
how giving Swerve was. I was like, you know what? Swerve did the good thing by making Kevin look strong.
Yeah,
'Cause I was
yeah,
like,
yeah. That's love right
That
there.
was the goal.
I, w- I was so proud. I was like, okay, Swerve. This is the one time I was like, Swerve, please make this kid famous. Make this kid famous. Please
I
make
know
this kid
somebody not
famous.
gonna like this statement, but I'm gonna say it. The entertainment company. That's how you put over young talent.
Yeah,
That's respectfully, not
yeah,
even trying. That's
yeah.
how you put over young talent. You take your more seasoned big dogs and you put them up with a perfect matchup of a young person. You kind of give us that dream match, and you see if it holds up. That's how you put over talent. And
And you
now
don't
look
put
at
no
us right
training
here.
wheels.
We over here. Look, fresh. One of your first time really watching them like that, and what did you do? You gave them a 10, like a 10 out of 10, bro. That's I don't know. That's the goal.
And I mean,
Shout out
and
to
that's
that.
how you and Triple H. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. I know you're watching Triple H. I know you're watching. That's how you. That's how you. That's that's how you deal with younger talent. You don't put no training wheels on them. You just let them go out there and cook.
It's a fact. It's a fact.
Let them cook, sink or swim, and
You know,
some of them.
I'm big on that. I'm big on the sink and swim method, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how you gonna
Yeah,
pressure make diamonds, bro.
yeah, because like, and Kevin, one of them dudes, like he don't like you can tell he took that moment serious. So like, and then not only that, to mention two black brothers in the main event of a televised wrestling show.
Facts.
Just think about that. Think about that. Two talented brothers that number one, Swerve has inspired a generation of wrestlers that he doesn't even know he's inspired. There's gonna be a whole lot of other wrestlers other than just Kevin and Javon that are gonna come out and they're gonna be like, yeah, I was inspired by Swerve Strickland to become a wrestler. There are gonna be a whole generation of wrestlers that come behind Swerve and they're gonna be inspired by this man. So like I don't even think Swerve knows who he's really touched. Not only just with the wrestlers and with like but with content creators like myself. That like I don't think he knows who he's touched. I don't really think he does.
Okay, right back.
Oh, you gotta go handle something. Nah, BJ, seriously though, people can say whatever from certain situations with these people, but like you said, at the end of the day, I don't think I don't know how I'm trying to say it. I know their goal isn't to be role models, but just when you know that you have the impact to be one, so you still carry yourself in a manner to make sure that you don't steer anybody in the wrong direction is a good thing. To know that you what you do on TV or what a person sees you gives them joy and a reason to want to do something with themselves and gives them motivation. You got to shout that out.
Yeah,
Yeah, the times I met Swerve, bro, was very kind. You know, wasn't no long engagement, nothing
yeah,
like that, but just the willingness and the interaction to actually make you feel like, hey, how are you? You feel me? What is your name? Like that can take to
yeah,
anybody. That can take something and take you like a lot. I can give you a confidence that you
yeah,
even know you need it, or so like you
yeah,
say, that's fire. And then on the other tip, like you say, young kids, bro, everybody, all these other people have their visual role models. In the wrestling world, we have them, but we don't have a Jesus Christ. And in the generation that we are now, that's why it's so critical for these guys to be highlighted and be seen as somebody worth something, because you're in a position to trend make us be here
yeah,
for a long time. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Seeing, like, think about it, somebody who's born right now, in 15 years, that whole 15-year thing, Javon might be 10 years, 8, 9 years. Javon might be somebody that inspires somebody. In the next 6 years, somebody 5 years old right now might see a Leon and change their life. That 10-year-old kid right now that watches the dub, like you said, looking at Kevin Knight and Swerve in a main event, changed their life.
yeah. Because
Got
like
females too.
a lot of these girls have always said Mercedes and Bailey. They saw when they saw that message. Everybody was a lot of these girls were like, if they can do it, I can do it.
Mm-hmm.
And they
Mm-hmm.
saw that, or when for me when I saw that Bianca and when Bianca and Sasha had that WrestleMania match, they were the first two black women to the main event WrestleMania. And I can only imagine how many black girls were inspired by that. So I mean, I can only imagine the
You
generations
met
of
Bianca and Sasha. You said
Bianca
Bailey.
and Sasha. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Bianca and Sasha. That's what I meant.
You
Bianca
threw
and
me down, so
Sasha.
I was like, I was listening to your story, and I'm like, wait, what is it? Oh, he meant the yeah. You meant Bianca.
Yeah, the
Okay,
first two black women to
bro.
main
I'm
event
telling you,
WrestleMania. Yeah,
when they were crying in that ring, I like,
I felt that. I felt that
yeah, you know
myself.
that feeling, bro. Like you just watch something, you just know that joy, and you get that heavy heart, and it's like you're not about the boohoo, but it's just like that is a little touchy right there. Like I had that,
Yeah,
like you kind of just do this, you're not crying, but it's just like, man, that
he
is
got
powerful.
Misty. He got Misty. He got Misty though.
Because it hits for certain people. You understand, like, yeah, that's a
Yeah,
real moment. And
like I would have loved to have seen like in real time. I would have loved to have seen the Ron Simmons win. Like I would have loved to have seen that in real time. Because I can only imagine from the stories I've been that I heard from my cousins and
but
everybody.
what did he have to go through the night? Like, what happened the rest of that night? Like when you left,
Yeah,
like what was your night
yeah.
like?
Like I remember where I was when Kofi won the title. That's how special that moment was to me. I remember where I
That
was
was
when
your
Kofi
that
won.
was Kofi for you. That was your Ron Simmons
Yeah,
moment.
Kofi
That
and
was
then
most. That was all of Kofi
Kofi
for
and
you.
then Mark Henry were the two ones for me. I remember where I was when Kofi and Mark Henry won their respective titles. I remember where I was. Like,
And I know where I'm gonna be the next time I see Swerve win his. I'm gonna make
yes,
sure I'm wherever I feel like he's really gonna get that title.
yeah.
Hey, now just putting matches together in the dub. Now that we done went through the whole show, just thinking of stuff. You said earlier, DJ. You said Kevin Knight for the TBS title. Would you rather that just be a whole different like TBS title lane, or would you Kevin Knight versus Briscoe, or who we speaking on earlier?
Uh,
Would you like a
okay.
Kevin Knight versus like a Brody?
Nah, like I would want him to face Briscoe, and then maybe whenever Nick Wayne is healthy, because I think everybody's forgotten about Nick Wayne. Whenever Nick Wayne is healthy,
Mm-hmm.
I think him and Kevin gonna go out that TNT title. Um, because they had some from what I saw from the Super Juniors for through clips and stuff. I think they had some pretty good matches on there. When they went to New Japan. Um, so I can see Kevin either going against Briscoe or whoever gets that title next. Because I definitely see one of the luchadors getting it at some point. 'Cause I feel like um if they so happen to bring over Bandito to the main roster, I feel like they're gonna probably make him the TNT champion at some point.
And Dito
So
get the TNT. Oh, what if they said
yeah,
about TNT? Oh my gosh, DJ.
it
What if,
might be a whole tournament. It might be a whole tournament. You never
and
know.
what if the tournament comes down to the two finals are Bandito and Brody King, bro?
When I think and see, I don't think Brody's been champ, but I don't think Brody's been TNT champ before. So that could also
I
work.
don't think Brody hasn't been any champion other than tag team champion in AEW, right?
Yeah, because he faced Okada for the Continental title,
Loss.
that was at Dynasty last year. And that match was okay, but it wasn't. I mean, it was Okada, so like I would expect better from Okada because no pay-per-view matches, Okada tends to go hard, but that match didn't. It didn't whet my appetite as much as I wanted it to.
It didn't give that Okada type quality
Yeah,
match that it should have.
yeah, yeah. I don't think him and Brody had the chemistry, in my personal opinion.
Mm.
But but I think that Brody really works better with the luchadors and the high flyers than he does the technical guys. Because Okada, whether you want to agree with it or not, Okada's more of a technical guy. So
Yeah, because you would think Brody probably is more comfortable with the lucha style now that he's been around Bandito so much. So the way he moves and everything is probably much more based around that.
yeah, yeah. So I could definitely see like whenever Briscoe loses the TNT title, I can see them doing a tournament to number one. I think it would push a whole lot of people to go to watch Collision a whole lot more because Briscoe losing the title, it has got to be a big moment. Whoever he loses it to has to be the person that is the next one up. Like it has to be somebody who that Tony says, okay, believe in you. So here's the title. I believe in you. Because like there's no reason for Briscoe to lose it to somebody who's not going to matter in 6 months. There is no reason to do that.
I agree with you wholeheartedly. Well, fellas, do you got anything else you want to put out there fresh?
Nah, bro. For the most part, solid episode. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really had too much to complain about. You know what I mean? If I had the 5-star, I could give it a 4. Or
4 out
give
of
it 4
5.
star.
BJ, what's your 5-star ranking for the show?
It'll be a 5. It'll be a 9.5 out of 10.
No, out of 5.
Oh, 5 stars. 5 stars. And like the rating I gave it on my video was A. I gave it an A. I gave it an A for a grade because that was one of the better dynamites in the past. Like these past 2 weeks dynamites have been the best 2 ones.
So far this year, huh?
Yes, yes.
No,
Like like it feels like dynamite. It felt like dynamite the past 2 weeks. The past 2 weeks it felt like dynamite. January 7th did not feel like a alternate dynamite to me. So yeah.
Actually, really quick, I do because you watch everything, but
Almost everything. Almost.
do you have are you well? I won't say do you have. That's incorrect way to ask. Saturday, are you tuning in to Collision?
Most definitely.
Okay.
Basically the snow acts up over here. I'm definitely gonna be watching it.
Man, is it snowing bad out there where y'all at fresh, or you just got like it's just
Not
cold?
yet. Monday they're expecting it to hit us.
Oh, y'all, is it gonna be like stay inside type snow?
Yeah, it's like don't go to work, nigga. Don't go to school. Nothing. Everything's clipped.
I'm
My
glad
son's
I
school already shut down.
never had to go through that. Oh, I know that's probably wild work.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, like I remember the time when when I was still in middle school, they had you guys remember that time when there was like that 2 inches of snow that hit Atlanta that one time? I was in middle school that time. I was in middle school when that happened.
Yeah.
And when I was having to be out of
Motherfuckers
school.
was freaking out. Motherfuckers was freaking out, bro.
Yeah.
You don't go through this type of ish. What's going on?
I literally remember my mom was like, "Yeah, we're not going to, yeah," because I was like, "You're not going to school today." And I was like, "Why not?" And then I looked out my window. I said, "Oh, that's why."
Yeah, that's why. Word. Yeah, that's who we had. But what did you get a show on Polo? What did you rate it?
-6. Not playing. You know, you'll never hear no stuff like that out of my mouth. Look, BJ, look at me like, well, I'd come through the screen and I'd drop you.
I was like,
I
was like, Polo, wait.
I know you know you. Yeah, let's not let certain homies hear me say that. Nah. I'm gonna go 4.5 out of 5.
Okay.
I'm gonna go 4.5 out of 5. I really could go 5 because it wasn't a lot of backstage stuff that could drown you out, and every match really did deliver the way it did supposed to. Just because I always feel that there's always room for improvement somewhere, so I'm gonna go 4.5 because there were 2 10+10 matches, so I go 4.5 for the night, and then we're gonna get into Saturday and we tune into Saturday and see what happens for Collision. That's AEW schedule. They do Dynamite Wednesdays, Collision Saturdays, and then you got Raw on Monday, SmackDown on Fridays, and then you got TNA
on Ring of Honor on Thursday.
Ring of Honor on Thursdays. You got fucking TNA on Tuesdays, Collision on Saturdays. A lot of wrestling, bro. Japan shows are coming on at 2:00 in the morning for us on Sundays because it's the next day. It's a lot of wrestling out here, y'all. And I'm gonna try to become even more of a super nerd with this and be able to tune into everything, so I can give y'all everything. We can give y'all everything. But fellas, Fresh, this was dope. Great idea, bro. I think the more everybody gets more in tune with the AEW, more people that know we are gonna start doing AEW recaps. We can get more viewers in here with the AEW side of it. That's gonna be really dope. BJ, my brother, I appreciate you so much for taking the time to come by and hang out with us for a recap tonight.
But man, hold on. We ain't done, man, because I'm putting Miss Megan Ford on the chopping block. I mean, Miss Megan on the chopping block. You know what I'm saying?
I get to be part of the iconic segment, huh? Okay.
Yeah, I'm saying. So hold on, man, real quick. I mean, we definitely had some of the AEW ladies in there and AEW ladies in the smashing past.
It's not. Hey, today, well, F it. BJ, are you gonna participate in this one? Because I know you don't. I know that's not your particular.
Ain't my cup of tea, but I'll let y'all.
Your cup of tea?
Nah.
All right, well, look, check it out.
BJ a step away from being behind the pulpit, bro.
Understood.
Yeah.
Why?
We ain't trying to conflict no interest over here.
Look, even like with that right there, that's why I look out for my partner, and that's why I ain't even, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
cause I was like, yo.
Okay. All right, bet. So we'll save it for next time. We'll save it next time.
Yeah, got you, bro.
Yeah, I got you.
You know, just, you know.
Sorry, hey, for the square chat that knows we close out with usually a S&P, y'all just, you know, hey, we still real people, bro. You know, everybody's got their own ways, and we respect everybody. We rock with everybody, and you know what I'm saying? We got everybody's opinions in respect to us. My man, like I said, he step away from being behind that pulpit, putting that good message. So I don't think you respectfully would.
Respectfully. That's a whole fact.
Yeah, brother. It's just
it's all good.
It ain't no disrespect, bro.
Bro, and it's a fun thing on us. We don't do it to try to you know, diminish or nothing like that. It's just we just try to give some type of fun sight with it. We just have fun with it. But it's really just acknowledging all the females out there that we know are dope and doing their thing. You feel me?
Yeah.
But
we don't need nobody trying to scrutinize you though, my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got that, bro. You feel me?
See, somebody will see this and be like, what you doing on YouTube talking about this?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We don't need that.
See, a video about you in 6 years, bro. Talking about that had past lives, bro.
Yeah. Cause see, somebody be done said, oh, back when Pastor BJ was when he was arrested, when he used to do content creation all the time. Y'all remember that? And then somebody
watch this.
Yeah.
Nah, you good, family. You good.
Yeah,
we gonna pray for the mother
on the internet.
Yeah, if y'all think the IWC is a crazy mess, the Christian content community is way worse. So,
trust me, bro. Yeah, hey,
you don't want to deal with that monster whatsoever.
Yeah, that's a whole nother type of conversation. But once again, BJ, I appreciate you, man. Fresh, man. You know you got to shout out the sponsors regardless, though.
Nah, that's a fact, man. So as y'all already know, we wrapping up the show, man. Got to give a shout out to the sponsors: Boyz Fightwear, Snaps and Straps, and Jackpot Papers. You heard? If y'all need y'all some custom gold or any kind of gold, like the ones you see hanging up behind me and all that, yeah, be sure to hit me or my partner Polo or any of the other Square Circle boys. They can plug you in, or you can go straight to the source of Boyz Fightwear yourself and get it done yourself. We don't care how you do that shit. Just do it. You heard? Yo.
Have you seen one with the NWA Championship design yet?
Have I seen one?
Yeah, have you seen with the NWA Championship design? I've been thinking about getting one like that one.
That's fire.
You can cut. That's the point with them, bro. You could customize it.
Okay.
Like if you want that NWA style plate, you just do that, and then you can customize it. You can send your own specifics to whatever type of plates you want. You can get single plates. You can get it double plated. However, look, that's our podcast belt right there.
Okay, that's hard. Okay,
that's the Square Circle Boy plates.
I think you told me about that one. Okay,
that's what I was saying. I was trying to let y'all know because we had a cool little deal, and the belts are still good deals, but we had a little special going. But yeah, just like I said, tap in, let us know, and all your belts will come out just like that.
Okay, cool. I'll definitely tap in. I'll definitely be tapping in. I don't know when, but I'll definitely be tapping in.
Yeah, you can tap in. You know, bro. Dropping that $800-900, get you a custom one that represents and glorifies yourself.
Yeah.
Hello.
And even if it's your dream title, man, you ain't paying that much for it. We ain't doing no. You know
because like with me, it'll be the NWA title with that with my hair color's royal blue because but like I would have that NWA style of belt like that would be my version of like a cool title.
That would be dope. But fellas, I guess that we gonna call it a beautiful Thursday night with that, y'all. And when we gonna be back fresh? We gonna see y'all on Saturday, man, for this Friday night SmackDown recap. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep it going from there, y'all.
Appreciate everybody for watching. Yo, BJ, once again, love my brother. I appreciate you pulling up.
Man. Yes, sir. It's an honor to be on, man.
Fresh.
Know it. Love.
All right, fellas, we'll see y'all.